Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let's go. So, child, we here with Bose and her boo. This is Keely. They have a long distance relationship, and he lives in San Diego, and she lives in LA. And they seem to be on the same wavelength. He's very clear, direct, because when she was talking about her last relationship, it was a lot of cheating and lying going on. So she appreciates this relationship. But what I did not like is when he said, one thing I like about the relationship, it goes past the looks. I'm paraphrasing. Like, what did he mean by that? Because he's not the most attractive? Is that why he said that? Because I know he's not talking about Bose. Because Bose has it going TF on. You know what I'm saying? But she likes him because he's direct. It's not a lot of room for wondering, and they did get to talking about marriage because it seems like he's intentional. He's dating to marry. So she asked him, where were they? And he kind of got off of that questioning. So tread lightly, Bose. If I had to pick one housewife on Beverly Hills that I absolutely love, it would be Erica Jane. It would be Erica Jane, hands down. I absolutely love her. I love her disposition. I love her nonchalantness. I love her directness. I love her wit. I love everything about Erica. The fact that she thinks she is a pop star and she is doing it, the delusional part of it, I love it, right? So she's here with Dorit, and Dorit needs to talk to somebody. So Dorit is really hurt because she's not talking to PK and they're about to go to a counseling session. But the last time that we saw her and PK together, he told her, we're not about to be talking every day. We're not about to do that. I don't think she thought he meant what he said. He meant that. Then Erica says that Dorit was so good when she called Camille a see you next Tuesday last week. Baby, Dorit is over it, right? At this point in her life, she doesn't know if she's about to lose her husband, which would mean maybe the money's going to get a little low. I don't know exactly what it means. But Dorit is in a really crazy place, and she is popping off on everybody. Shout out to Garcel, right? She has built this beautiful beach house from absolutely nothing, right? She has her children there. This is something she wants to give to them. And she's saying her children are good, her boys are good. And then she starts talking about Oliver because Oliver hasn't always been in the best place. So she said Oliver had an addiction, and one night she was home with one of her friends and he was trying to get in her pool house, and she was telling him, no, don't stop, go away. And then she said eventually he left. She said she didn't recognize him, like he was her son in the body form, but just who he was and how he looked, he wasn't there. And she said she had so much guilt because she had to watch him walk away. And that's the tough love that she said she had to give him because she knew her son was homeless and he had nowhere to go. And she said the tough love where he couldn't see her, he couldn't see his brothers. And that was the tough love. And then all of a sudden, OJ came, her grandson, and this just changed him. And she said he's such a wonderful father and he's doing so good. And they're so happy. Being a mom, you have at least 60% guilt on a daily basis. But Garcel did what she needed to do for her son, and now they're in a very good place. So Bose has come over to Dorit's, right? Dorit's parents are there. Child, Dorit's mother is looking up at Bose as if she is a magical goddess. Like, Bose is who she is in all of her tallness, black girl magicness, and everything, and hair, 12 bundles. And she's just mystified. Child, it was a lot going on in this cabana. Okay, first of all, PK and Dorit had a 4-hour counseling session where he came in and said, that's why I want a divorce. I don't want to be with this woman. She said it's the whiplash for her because they were just amicable. But then she said she realizes now she's got to put something in place for whatever scenario that can happen. Girl, I think she really felt like PK just needed some time to cool off. PK stood there and told her, this is my single outfit. The last time we saw them together, PK is out of there, Dorit. He's out. And you never know a person until you get ready to divorce them. You really don't. And then they got to talking about Kyle and how she and Camille was interacting. Ooh, child. And then they got onto Sutton. And Bose told Sutton that she was weaponizing what Dorit was going through. I don't think Sutton liked that too much. But I don't think Bose is the one to play with either. Erica Jane is meeting with an interior designer. He's going to get her house up to par. So that's all that was going on with her. And correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like Garcel has made out with almost everybody in Hollywood. She said she made out with Johnny Depp. And he kind of owns the Viper Room where they're going. Like, why she don't have no mans? So Dorit has got wind that Kyle is kind of communicating with PK, right? She wants to know if they're talking, texting, or whatever, because that's a little scandalous. And she just really wants to know because Kyle's supposed to be her friend. And in the girls' code, if you're not fooling with him, we're not fooling with him. Now, Kyle is still talking to PK because PK is close with Mo. So she's not going to let that connection go. You know what I'm saying? And I think Dorit knows that because Kyle needs to know what's going on with Mo. And you better believe she's talking to PK. Baby doll, boogie down. Let me tell you something. So, Sutton in the car back here talking to Jennifer, talking about she didn't like that Bose said that she was weaponizing whatever Dorit was saying, right? And Jennifer was like, yeah, it did kind of seem a little prickly. She was like, is Dorit speaking against me to Bose? Bose comes in. Somebody gets their finger stuck in her bracelet. And then Sutton says, are you going to weaponize that against me? Bose said, that's the least of things that you need to worry about in my arsenal. What you don't want to do, and I'm paraphrasing, is come up against me. You need to tread lightly. Right, because Bose is not playing Sutton at all. So, child, Sutton has pulled Bose to the side to say when they were chatting at Kyle's party, she didn't like the word weaponize. So, Bose had to explain the definition in which she was weaponizing, right? And she didn't change a word. Sutton was doing just that. She used what that girl was going through against her, and she knows what she was doing. So now Sutton feels like Bose is really befriending Dorit, and she feels like she should be back in her graces. And then that way she couldn't use words like weaponize to go against her. But if you are weaponizing, then that's just what you're doing. And Sutton can't with it, right? She's talking about, I was defensive and I've been through a divorce, but you still did what you did, Sutton. But now Bose is clocking Sutton, right? She said she's seen another side of her that could be delusional or mean girl. And is really about to pop off. So the woman of the hour, Erica Jane, has made it. She's gotten on stage to sing her new song, Domino. Jennifer Tilly said it's not going to win any awards, but it was fun. And I agree with Jennifer. But shout out to Erica Jane for keep doing what she's doing. I absolutely love her. Child, so Erica comes to the table, small talk. Thank you for coming in, blah, blah, blah. Dorit leans over. Kyle, are you still talking to PK? Erica said, oh my God, these girls are about to get into it. Child, she said her friendship with PK, memes and jokes. He doesn't share anything about what's going on with him and Dorit. I don't believe that. But more than that, you should not even be communicating with him at all. The fact that Dorit is your friend or y'all are in this friend group, PK should be done. Delete out of your phone. That is not girl code. Child, Kyle said that she probably got something like in the past week. Dorit is like, the problem is you're texting and talking to my husband when you and I, she and Kyle, are not talking, and PK and Dorit are not talking. So why are you talking to my husband at this crazy time in our life? Kyle, if she was talking to Mo, you would have a coronary. Kyle gave a bogus excuse that she's a girl's girl, and if it had got to the point where it was really bad with Dorit and PK, she would back off. But she knows that they're separated. And Dorit was like, you know that. She was like, no, PK didn't tell me that, and you and I are not talking. But you know something is going on. And then Sutton jumps in when she talks about the kids, talking about you can't shield the kids forever, and that kind of set Dorit off. Child, and Sutton loses her mind and tells Dorit that she was trying to be there for her. And then she was like, we're not friends. You don't have to talk to me. And blah, blah, blah. And Erica's like, that's sisterhood BS. I told you. She ain't talking about nothing. Because right now, Sutton has gone off her rocker. Kyla's not a girl's girl, and she's not going to stop talking to PK. And Dorit is about to turn this table over. Bye, y'all.